curtain fire shooting game. Girls do their best now and are preparing. Please watch warmly until it's ready. This is the 7th Touhou game. Perfect cherry blossom. Well, I can immediately see that this game has some snow theme, so I'm gonna feel perfectly at home living with my mountain snowy place. Let's get into the story.
Gensokyo record. This is a remote place in an eastern country, far from any human habitation. In ancient time, this was a place of terror. Those who wandered too close would be eaten by yokai. People named this place Gensokyo and never dared to approach. Most people feared the yokai, but a brave warrior would occasionally rise to defeat them. Some of those brave humans settled in Gensokyo to keep close watch on the yokai. On those times, humans would fight with yokai every night.
But why would you go there then? Like, I'm sorry, but if you are moving to a place where you have to fight monsters every single night, what's the point? I don't get it, what's the point?
Stories like those were common in the mountain country, and many places like Gensokyo existed in those times. Over 1,000 years have passed since then. Humans gradually build up a civilization. Humans don't fear the dark anymore, since they grew to the point where they could produce light to make it seem like midday even at night. Because the humans blindly followed materialistic science, unscientific worlds, in other words, those with things like yokai and oni were eventually excluded as superstitions. Gensokyo was deemed useless to human world as well, so priests sealed it with the Great Barrier, which could never be opened again. Of course, both the yokai and descendants of the brave humans who kept them in creek were sealed away in the process as well.
So this whole time have the games been taking place like within this old little world? I thought it was only the gate to the yokai place that was sealed. But no, here they say like the entire place got sealed.
That marked the end of history of human and yokai. With the passing of time, those still new in Gensokyo died out. Though innumerable years have passed since its sealing, Gensokyo is still home to many yokai and just a few humans. The yokai of Gensokyo have built up their own culture, one that is all that's like the culture of the world when Gensokyo was sealed. However, it was not materialistic culture. It was a culture centered upon spiritual awareness, far exceeding that of the human world. The wise yokai sought not the bounty of objects, but the bounty of the heart. For the yokai with such a civilization of magic, it is very easy for them to open the Great Barrier ceiling.
I thought they said it was unopenable. Yeah. The priest sealed it away within the Great Barrier, which could never be open again. So which is it? Can it be open or can it not?
It is very easy for them to open the Great Barrier.
I will get my monies back for that Great Barrier, okay? Because that's false advertising.
However, the yokai do not attempt to open it. On the contrary, they actually reinforce the barrier with an even stronger power. The barrier had once locked Gensokyo away, was now used in order to prevent invasion by humans.
Nonetheless, the main diet of yokai is, of course, humans! So that's why they keep invading us.
Natural products are especially popular. Food gathering teams will go out at regular intervals and to hunt humans. Of course, the yokai couldn't let the humans know about their presence. Under the guise of various accidents and incidents of people running away from home, the yokai haunted humans. A simple missing person would barely even make the news since there were too many people in the human world.
That is an accurate and sad statement of modern society.
Thus, the history of humans and yokai began anew. The world may be a land of yokai, but even now, lost humans sometimes end up there.
Are there actually that enough humans that get lost to feed all the yokais? They must eat something else, right?
They are said by the outside world to have been spirited away. Most of the humans that end up in Gensokyo aren't able to return. But in the event that they are able to return to their original world, their spiriting away would only be met by a mountain of questions. Those people would anonymously say that the person was crazy and would be believed by no one. They claim things like, I saw Tougenkyo. What the heck is that Tougenkyo? Alright, let's see, what the heck is this?
Alright, lovely, that told me nothing. Alright, thank you.
Or I went to the what the heck is that?
Alright, thank you. It's someone from Touhou, apparently. Thank you, that helped. Alright, let's check number 1. Both Tougenkyo and Hurishian Mount Pegalia are legendary places in China. Okay, that actually explained more than Google. Thank you.
Those who visited Gensokyo seem to believe that it is a legendary paradise. At first glance, it looks like a utopia, without anything unnatural. Everything working in favor of the creatures living there. There's no doubt that from the point of view of a person, from a human world, this place was none other than paradise. Gensokyo is a paradise for many yokai and a few humans. It will remain a paradise until humans are destroyed, or it is discovered by humans. The following story is a record of the peaceful and fantastic everyday event that took place only in Gensokyo.
P.S. So why is Gensokyo paradise for human if they have to live with yokai? Well, that's because when everyone has enough power to defeat yokai in combat, and that's anything but for kind of what I expected, but also kind of lame answer.
Inscribed by the 13th shrine maiden of the Hakurei Shrine.
Hey, Hikari Shrine mentioned! Let's go! Alright, so here comes the story of this game. This was just the backstory of dark evil place with yokai. Okay. So I'm reading up a little bit more about the lore, and the eastern country is Gensokyo. They are one and the same. Alright, let's get into the story of this game. Touhou Youyoumu. Okay, everyone who's watching this, do not show this video to my daughter, okay? She will absolutely slaughter me. She speaks Japanese fluently. I barely say words, okay? Perfect cherry blossom. As spring turned to summer, the land is coated in silver illusions. People relax and bask in the calm of winter with no end in sight. That just sounds like Sweden every day. We have like 3 days of summer, then it's back to winter. However, none of that mattered to dogs and yokai, who are as energetic as ever. Dogs specifically, okay. There have never been many humans in Gensokyo, but yokai of the winter were making plenty of noise. The time is ripe for snow to melt away, and a snowstorm to be replaced with storm of cherry blossoms. Even Gensokyo changes with seasons, but this year, it is now May, and spring has shown no sign of arrival. Yeah, this is just Sweden. Alright, we clear that out. Gensokyo is just Sweden. Reimu Hakurei, the maid of the Hakurei Shrine who lives in Gensokyo, didn't like the cold.
It's cold.
It's just this time. Her complaint was that it was already May, and the snow and blizzard had been fierce for weeks, with no sign of stopping.
The cherry blossom should have bloomed by now. Why is there so much snow this year?
She figured she could find out a way without asking about it. More talking would have made her colder anyway. So instead, she headed out to go straight to the source of the problem. She gonna attack weather? There you, weather!
It seems to be coming from this direction, I guess.
The wind is coming from the north! Attack north! I don't know what she's trying to accomplish here, like... Being of old-fashioned construction, the shrine was easily penetrated by wind and even some snow. So it was as cold inside as was outside. She turned to the institution for guidance and set off. Marisa! Yeah, it's this... There we go, Marisa, the blonde one. Not to be confused by like the 13 million other blonde ones in this game. An ordinary magician liked the cold sometimes and hated it other times. Just like any other ordinary human. Except she's not an ordinary human, she's like a witch. Yeah, like she's a magician, that's like the least type of ordinary humans, okay? It's ordinary, but I don't hate spring. The Kirisame resident was always warmed by the magical heater. Or, even without it, the magical room were warm by themselves anyway. I can't visit the shrine during such a storm. She saw some light pink petals float by in the snowstorm in front of her house. There were petals that came from a flower that only bloomed in the spring in the eastern country. Yes, there were petals from a cherry tree. Is this the only place it still feels like winter? May is already here, but you wouldn't know it from the cold. If she followed the winter, she should find cherry tree blossom. The snowstorm and the high altitude of the mountain should cause flowers to bloom slower. So why were the cherry petals coming from that direction? She decided to follow the trails of cherry blossom petals to find the spring that wouldn't come. Sakuya! Hey yo, Sakuya is back! Heck yeah, my gal! Sakuya was a maid from the Scarlet Devil Mansion, was sipping bitter tea in the warm room.
We'll run out of charcoal and coffee beans soon.
Indeed, humans couldn't survive this winter without anything to burn the heat.
I didn't expect winter to be so long. If we run out of supplies, the mistress will start complaining.
No one does home deliveries this far. Residents of Gensokyo prepared food and fuel for the entire winter in advance. Roads were buried by snow, rendered them completely useless. Thus, the preparing has become a tradition that hasn't been changed for a very long time.
I should put an end to the winter before fuel runs out. My lady, I'll be away until spring comes.
The mistress confirmed that spring would come this very next day, so she happily bid Sakuya on her way. Gensokyo was in the middle of a truly long-lasting winter. The May had only seen the coming of even stronger snowstorms. But in Gensokyo, at this state, there was a place unknown to anybody that was filled with flowers to full bloom. Or literally, no humans knew about it. In Gensokyo, there are a few humans to begin with, and spring has yet to come. So that's the full story of the game. We learned so much. There's winter, and people are less pleased about it. I can pick between Reimu, Marisa, and Sakuya. They must really have liked Sakuya because they added her to the roster. Like, Reimu, she's the main character. Like, you can't have a Touhou game without Reimu. Marisa, But Sakuya, that's where shit hits the fan, okay? Now that's my type of gal. So I can't decide if I should play Reimu or Sakuya. You know what? I have played 6 games as Reimu. Time I switch up a little bit and choose my gal. Sakuya, come here. Cherry pillow must have fallen like snowflakes. Okay, thank you. I definitely had time to read that. You know, I've played multiple Touhou games, and to this day, I still don't know what the blue squares do. I know what the red one do, but I haven't looked up what any of the other ones do. Maybe I should do someday. Oh, look, it's that gal, the meme one. I think is it her? I like that her attack actually is in the shape of a snowflake.
Killing the small fry is
So pointless, holy shit, Sakuya. That's so brutal.
I wish the one pulling the strings would show up already.
Okay, it was not the meme one, okay? It was someone else's pink hair. They added new hair colors to the roster? Oh my god, this is sensational. Pulling strings? What fun!
Ah, so you're the one. Well then, without delay.
No, wait, I'm the mastermind, but I'm normal. What winter left behind? Jesus. So that's just the wet snow that comes when spring arrives. That's what winter left behind.
Mastermind or normal doesn't matter in such a place. Don't you think the situation isn't normal to begin with?
The snowflakes are larger than in past years. 3 times larger.
That's some... Okay, snowflakes are pretty big to begin with, okay? I think this is like even bigger than big snowflakes.
Well, that's true.
On top of that, there's a freaky flying maid coming towards me. She got a point. How is she flying? Sakuya was a normal human, right? How is she flying?
Ah yeah, that too. After all, you are the master.
Sakuya doesn't really have much interesting dialogue, does she? I like Reimu. She goes like, get out of my way or I'ma kill you. First boss fight, let's see how quickly we die. Especially when I have something in my eye cap. Also notice how Sakuya is supposed to have a blue maid outfit. And that girl had like a pink maid outfit. But Sakuya is currently in the game with the purple. And she up there have a blue. You know, I kinda like this attack because it looks like it wants to hug me. Like reaching out its arms to embrace me. Huh? What's this? What's this do? What's this do? I don't like this. I like that they added a slow motion mode for bullets. It makes it more friendly for people who are bad at this stuff. Ah! I know some Puritan Touhou players are gonna be like, ew, he's using the slow motion mode for bullets, how dare he? And I'm gonna be like, yeah, I don't care, I wanna play the game. And I wanna enjoy myself.
And that was pitiful. I'm gonna find the next mastermind then.
Sakuya have no chill. She's like, yeah, you died, how pitiful. And I am curious, since everyone starting from different positions in the world, like Reimu is from Hakurei Shrine, Sakuya is from the Scarlet Devil Mansion. Will the first stage look different? Oh my god. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna die there. Ah! Ah, it wasn't as bad as I thought.
It really ought to be spring by now.
I'm gonna be honest, it looks kind of springy to me. There's no snow on the house roofs. I think we're beyond winter already, there's like no snow here.
Or maybe I'm just going crazy.
In that case, you better ask a human for help.
I don't know who she is, but I like her already.
But you're not a human.
Well, I wouldn't have an answer even if you asked me.
The black cat of evil omens, Chen. You know what? I like her. I hope she comes back. She kind of looks like Reimu a little bit.
In days like this, cats are supposed to be
docilely curled up beneath something.
I didn't know there was a superstition.
What are stray cats to do then? You know what? This girl keeping it real. What's her name? Chen? Why not get put to sleep in an animal shelter? Oh, Sakuya, what the hell?
The Buddhist paradise is warm, they say.
Humans posing a threat to us? Impossible! 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 To think that you would oppose us!
I, for one, would like to give it a try.
It's knife throwing time. I'm not throwing hands, I'm throwing knives. Come on, switch face. Something easier than this one. Pentagram flight. I said easier! I could have made it out, but I didn't take the chance, okay? I go back to the other one. Please go back to the other attacks. Why is the attacks going upwards? How does that make sense? Oh wait, the bullets turn to snow. Oh, it's cute. I like that. Oh, okay. I thought it was just snow, but apparently it kills me. How dare you waste my health and trick me? Amen. Paradise should definitely be warm. No mistakes about it. speaking as a Scandinavian person, yes, winter is bothersome, winter is annoying. Me growing up in a place where I know I would get snow like 8 months of the year, and then move to a country where I would have snow 0 month of the year. I would miss snow, okay? Snow is part of my paradise. Oh my god, are we entering Wonderland? Alright, I have lost my Touhou skills, I can feel it. I keep dying. I'm only on the third stage, I think. Okay, yeah, that's definitely gonna be Alice in Wonderland. Because blonde with a blue dress, of course. And Japan, for some reason, really like Alice in Wonderland. Like, have people realized that it's a trope within anime? That doing an Alice in Wonderland reference, or like, an episode just centered around Alice in Wonderland. Why do I feel like we met someone? Damn it! But it's okay, we have continues. It just means we won't fight the final boss. Don't worry, we got this. They asked fight again, not continue where I left off. Misleading! I know what they meant, but you know. I feel like I'm just wasting my time here. I wonder how the mistress is doing. Come on, that has to be Alice in Wonderland. It has to be.
Why worry about yourself if you have time to worry about others?
Ah yes, I'm worried about myself now. I'm just imagining Sakuya as like sarcastic 24/7.
So, for what reason do you worry about yourself?
Because I carry only 3 changes of clothes for myself. Wait, you actually got luggage with you while you're on this mission? You got luggage? Or do you mean you get 3 layers on you?
Oh, good reason.
That and a spare set of knives too. The rainbow-colored puppeteer, Alice Margatroyd. Wait, didn't we meet someone named? Yeah, I said it. We met someone named Alice before. Yeah, Mystic Square. Yeah, I remember we met her.
Knives!
She's adorable. I like her. She has like trans colors. I have a new headcanon about her. You seem to have a few worries. Isn't that nice?
How rude. I don't have a few worries. I have none.
Well, if you want to put it that way.
So, you,
who has no worries?
Yes?
Might you know who stole spring and or sprinkled winter all over this land? Sprinkled the winter like Salt Bay.
I might happen to have some general idea about it.
Where are they?
Such trifling information rarely concerns me.
Alright, is it fighting time? It is not a trifle! I like they added a little flashing part at the bottom of the screen that tells me where the enemy is, so I don't have to look up and see that I'm shooting at nothing. Thank you, developer, for doing that. You magnificent, glorious bastard. I really like the pattern that the bullets go in from the enemy. Very beautiful, that's all I'm saying. Final phase, let's go. No, mother pooper! Oh, it's beautiful, but it looks very dangerous. It's like the flower of doom. Alright, I used up 2 continues. There we go. I gotta continue right before she died. I'm so happy and satisfied with that boss fight. Oh my god, I feel good about myself. Alright, spill it. Who's behind the whole fair?
Downwind. There's a descendant to Shinto shrine. There's a shrine maiden there who dreams of spring. I bet she's behind all this.
So we have another shrine? A rival to Reimu. Dun 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 dun. The new shrine maiden has come to challenge her, even though not really, and I'm just making up the story. Somehow I doubt that very much. Well, joking aside. How was that a joke? Someone please explain the joke.
Haven't you noticed that the spring follows you as you gather cherry petals?
I can't say that I've noticed that. I bet it's upwind then.
I haven't said my point yet.
I has confusion indeed, yes. I do like that the background is black and it looks like a black hole. I can actually see what's going on, unlike the PC98 stages. Can you stop teleporting so I can get a good look at what you look like? I wanna see like this so... Ah! Okay, what did I say? Stop talking when fighting. Concentrate. Ooh, fancy. Hello? There's a giant door there. Hello? Oh, there. Oh, it's so warmer in the sky. Oh yeah, right, we're up in the air. Sakuya, you're above the clouds. I don't think you have any oxygen up here. Also, it's my general belief that like the higher up you get, the colder, you know. I know that heat rises, but you know, but also, you know, you're above the clouds. I feel like it should be colder up there. I'm so happy I could cry. Oh no, here comes Lady White to ruin the trumpet. I don't like her ugly hat, but I'm just complaining. Out of every character so far in Touhou, her design is my least favorite. She looks like a mix between a Perrot and a bat.
Furious snowstorm rages beneath the clouds.
The poltergeist trumpet here.
No.
The poltergeist trumpeter. That is probably the worst name you could ever get. Where is this place and who are you?
One question at a time, please.
Okay. Is it amazing?
It's amazingly normal. Not that it matters, but just who are you?
I have arrived here by
Struggling upwind against the current.
It seems the wind stagnated here. Ah, who's this? Ah, there's two of them. One red. The poltergeist violinist.
You're early for the banquet.
Huh? Time for the banquet! Are we really early if it just started? Aren't we like just in time then? The poltergeist keyboardist! No. These names just get more and more ridiculous every time and I love it.
Well, perhaps it might be enough for a petite banquet.
What, are you going to have a flower viewing party after this or something?
Yes, we shall.
I love these. Before that, we might be able to get a hold of stuff for the banquet. It is the eve feast of the flower viewing festival. You know, something I've noticed with the Touhou games, they like to throw random things in without real proper explanation what it is. Like, alright, the flower viewing festival, we're like, why are we fighting if you guys are like preparing for a festival? Sounds like fun! You are to serve us food. Because she's a maid, is that it? I'm not sure I'm qualified. Girl, you're a maid.
No dish ever escaped my performance alive.
Oh! Okay, I might be a little silly right now. They're talking about eating humans. Because they're yokai. Okay, never mind. Ignore what I've said that wasn't making sense. Now that I remember this knowledge. Hopefully I can make it through okay. Dog meat! Dog meat! Human meat! Human meat! Why are you angry? Yes, they called you a dog, but they're also talking about eating you. I think correcting them isn't, you know, top priority right now. It's surviving. And she has so many health bars. This is just the first health bar. And I'm doomed. Oh my god. I thought I was gonna die there. Uh-oh. We're calling in the little ones. I'm not gonna be like that, but like, you know, what does music have to do with winter? What's the theme here? I still need to like get through the game without continues to get a good ending, right? I only have one continue left. So this is my last continue. I have said my disdain for laser in these games before. I do not particularly enjoy lasers in Touhou games. Come on, switch face, please. Thank you. Oh my god. Alright, final health bar. We are down to the yes. Eh, Nani? What's going on? Why are they holding laser there?
Yay! I can't afford to waste time in a place like this. But, you know, on the other hand, they were playing music for you for free. You didn't even have to pay for it. It's not time for the flower viewing yet, though. No one said anything about that, but okay, you do you, girls. You do you. The flower viewing would be nice, but spring isn't here yet. About spring, there's plenty of that in the mansion. Do every group of girls just have their own mansion? In Japan! Like, this is still in Japan, right? Or Gensokyo, with European-style mansion. This kind of barrier, is it simple to bypass? Thank you for the answer, musical girls. It really helped me. I am not making it to the final stage. Imagine if they made a Touhou game that is basically just a boss rush of every boss in the entire game, in the entire franchise. I am not making it out that one. Hey, yo, she's adorable. Who are you? Just what I need. I should drain every drop of spring from you. I don't know who you are, but please, I want to pet your ears. Wait, Yuma Konyaku. I need to know more about her. Kompaku. Yay! She shows up in more games. I like her because she looks adorable. She shows up more in the future games. That's all I need to know. I hope she becomes a playable character though, because she looks cool. Slow motion! Like this part here with all the blue stuff and that part. It's mesmerizing to look at and I love it. Are we still in the like pre-boss part? Or did we enter the actual boss? I'm not even sure anymore. Okay, that was the pre-boss fight. Thank you, game. That was really helpful. Come on out!
This is why all the ghosts here were noisy.
It is because a living human has come. The half-ghost gardener. Come on! Give her a better name than that. Half-ghost gardener. The names in these games are horrendous. Like, absolutely horrendous. Top tier is still the shiny skirt. Finally, I reached the source. She got straight to the sauce. It took me a whole day to get here. No, it only took me approximately 1.5 hours. In coming here, you've exercised great composure. This is Hakuyokuruk. Nailed it on the first try. The deceased live on in this place. Acting on the common sense of their lives will lead you in a mess. The dead do not speak. Not when Sakuya is done with them. Now return the spring you stole. You know, guys, there is this like concept called the weather. I know it's a foreign concept, but the weather exists and it's a very powerful force and no human or yokai can control it. Hold on a bit. That's a little bit too long. Soon, the Saigyu Ayakushi will reach full bloom. Yes, I too can words. That could never happen with a normal spring. I said I don't care. The trace of spring you brought here can bring the thing to full blossom. Are you even listening to me? I've traveled through that cold only to find such a selfish idea. But it's warm here, isn't it? Girl got a point. There's no snow and it looks pretty warm. That's enough already. Dead people have no mouth. Okay, dead people can still have mouths. It's just that dead people shouldn't be able to use the mouth. Indeed, dead people have no mouth. What do? You just remove the mouth? What happened? I will consume the warmth of your spring. I wonder, can my knives even cut ghosts? Hey, she's half ghost, so they can like half cut her. The things that cannot be cut by my Roiken blade, forged by yokai, are close to none. Okay, here we go. Time to die. So many enemies possess the ability to stop time. Oh, I'm dead here. Wah, wah. That went perfect. I 100% beat that game, yes. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick check here. Because I played on normal. Does the game require me to play on... Okay, it just says if player has continued. Let me check. Will it let me if I defeat? It will let me through the game if I just play on easy mode. Alright, let's go easy mode. Yeah, okay, so we're not getting the good ending. We might still possibly get a ending. Gonna use my first continue. I'm on the 3rd stage, okay. I'm actually like half falling asleep. I'm blaming that and totally not my inept skills at this game. God, I gotten so far. What the hell is this? I have like 1 health left. I don't wanna die. My graphics driver crashed. I have to redo it all again. God damn it. Alright, easy mode. Here we go. Where are you, Sakuya Magal? Alright, see you all at stage 5. Once again, we made it back here. Graphics driver, do not crash on me again. My poor little heart can't take it anymore. She is difficult. Alright, this is the last health bar. Hey, what are you doing down here? I can't shoot you if you're down there. Please go up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, hell no. Are you joking? They're not joking. They were really wanting to come up with new ideas, so decided, yeah, let's just shoot us in the ass. Ooh, colors. Removed all the colors right when I said, I like colors, bring them back. Oh my god, we did it! If this boss was this difficult, how difficult is the final boss gonna be? I'm not looking forward to this, guys. I am really not looking forward to this. Cool! Looks like the knives actually work. Maybe because they're silver? I'm half non-ghost, you know. But the mistress of the shrine is a full ghost. Okay, just call Ghostbusters, what's the big deal? Or Danny Phantom. Do you expect to be challenging using those trinkets for weapons? Also, like, these are like my 2 favorite characters of this game, okay? And they're like right here. Wait, why are we already talking about that battle? Lovely, splendid, superb. I love the writing. The writing is like top notch. There's nothing above the writing of a Touhou game, okay? You can't beat that shit. So far, for me, this has been the most difficult Touhou game. I don't know if it's because I'm using a different character than I usually use Magal Reimu up here. Or if it's because the game is actually slightly different compared to the other games I'm used to. But I'm gonna go more towards it, like I'm not really used to Sakuya's, considering hers are very widespread. And Reimu have like seeking missiles. Alright, let's see what the horrors beyond comprehension this level. Ooh, it's pretty. Oh my god, no. I don't like the background. Background, please disappear. Yes, you are very pretty background, but I also want to see you. My dyslexia can't handle this. My eyes want to wander. Oh god. Ah! Oh, it's her again. I mean, I'm pleasantly surprised to see her again. I didn't expect her to be the end. Where is she the end boss? Oh, no. I think they did this in the previous game too, where you had to fight Sakuya right before you fought the Remelia. Her. Oh wait, I never fought this person. Oh, that's also a meme one. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't figured out how to get to the extra stages in the games, because my guess is that you need to beat the game in either like hard lunatic or beat it without using continues. We're talking about this game now. And the young mistress will unalive you before you know it. Shut up, deceased one. Yeah, you lower caste system of a person. How dare you speak to this maid? Oh, okay, we're going straight into the battle. No more bickering, only fighting. Ow! Heck yeah! Okay, So, I was recording a whole bit here. I was talking and I forgot to unmute my mic. I don't know for how long I forgot to unmute my mic. Because of that, I'm gonna have to read the story from the Wikia page. This lady shows up in front of Sakuya, and after you defeated her, which I did after... Doesn't this world have a saying that the dead have no mouths? Of course we don't have such saying. Huh? I like the translation of exclamation point. Exclamation point! Alright, and this was also hilarious. This girl here, this one is the one that shows up. Her title... No, that is not what her title was. That's not what it said in the game. In the game, her name is Ghost Girl of the Pavilion of Twilight. Youyoumu Sakuya. I totally nailed that in a language I do not speak. Okay, you are unable to complain because I am just that good at speaking a language that I have never studied and don't know how to pronounce things in. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make you guys cringe. I'm gonna read this with a Swedish accent. Ghost Girl of the Pavilion of Twilight. Youyoumu Sakuya. There you go. Cringe.
The Netherworld is always lively and gorgeous.
Isn't it gorgeous because you snatched spring away from Gensokyo?
Oh my, you dislike spring?
That's not at all what you said. Not at all one bit, not even close. No, I'm mad because I like it, so why did you steal it?
I took any spring that was spring.
Wouldn't it be any spring that was sprung?
Still, what we have is not enough.
So that dead girl back there want me to fight you. Do you mean her? Wasn't she half dead? Wasn't that her whole thing? She was only half? Or half ghost?
Soon the last cherry blossom...
Sakuya Izayoi
will bloom.
This lovely thing. This spider web of whatever the heck that is.
Then all will be answered.
The cherry tree, isn't it withering? Ah, so that's why they're trying to steal spring. Because they want to revive the tree.
It's on the verge of blooming. Youyoumu must have thought that the small trace of spring you carried would be enough.
I don't care. I'm worried that it took me over a day to get here.
Well, I'll let you return to your home right away. You're not to come here yet anyway.
You are not to come here yet anyway. That's one heck of a sentence. Let me correct what I said. Not to get here, but to return Gensokyo spring.
Could it be that the cherry blossom in your world have yet to bloom?
No cherry blossoms. Not even the Pheasant's eye. Alright, 6, tell me. Pheasant's eye, a spring herb stimulates heart muscle when used medically. Thank you, that explains a lot. Especially when they start talking about heart disease in the next sentence.
In that case, it'd be troublesome if you develop a heart disease.
It's not. First of all, my mistress does not have a weak heart. We weren't talking about the mistress, or we were talking about you, Sakuya. Okay, keep up, Sakuya.
That's too bad.
You expected it? Well, alright. Enough talk of herbs. I'm eager to have some warmth. Return the warmth to us now.
Corpses are beautiful. When they're gathering together in one place. Same goes for the cherry blossom in spring.
First of all, corpses aren't beautiful. Hey, Sakuya, okay. There's an entire profession about making corpses beautiful, okay? Don't look down on them. That's just me. Like, there are people out there that want their corpses pretty for, like, gatherings of a variety.
I will see flowers, tree, rotting princess.
I never realized that her attacks are supposed to be fireworks. I switched to Reimu because I have had so many technical difficulties recording this video and I just want to be done with it and get to the end. My computer keeps crashing for some reason and I don't know why. Oh my god, that was such a risky move I did there. Oh wait! So depending on which character you pick in the beginning, a different girl here shows up. When I was playing as Sakuya, it was the white dress one that showed up. As the first one out of the 3. But now when I'm playing Reimu, it's the black-dressed one. That's interesting. That's actually an interesting thing. Yeah, I like that. And then in hindsight, I do kind of regret picking Sakuya. Even though I like Sakuya as a character, Reimu's dialogue is just so much funnier. I'm not gonna read them. I'm reading them to myself, but I'm not like gonna read them in the video. But legit, Reimu's dialogue is just funnier. And also different attack patterns. I regret this decision already. Once again, we are back at the final stage. I had to replay to this part at least 7 times because something keeps happening with my computer. I think it's time for me to just get a new one. If it can't even handle Touhou. But I have to say, I love the theming of all the attacks. They started out as winter snowy, and then gradually becoming more and more springy. As if like symbolizing that we are leaving winter behind as spring arrives. But my favorite is still the one who had the firework as their attacks. That one. Beautiful when I noticed it.
You like the flowers, don't you? We have a few empty places at the party. Oh, really? Well then, let's go have a look. You still are not invited, dear. Oh, yes, I remember.
Remember what?
I'd rather have a flower viewing event at my shrine. Well, if it's true the flowers here are beautiful, would you kindly return the spring to your stole?
Just a little longer. A little longer and the Sakuya Izayoi will have upload. Yeah, that is the Sakuya Izayoi. I tried so hard to do that in like a Southern American accent.
Our yokai cherry blossom. We still don't have enough spring to break the seal on its blossom. Well, if it's been internally sealed up, it's probably better not to mess with it, right? Besides, we don't know what's sealed in it.
How can you say that after breaching through our barrier?
Yeah, whatever. So, what happens if you break the seal?
And at the time, a certain summer will be revived. Or revive people just for fun isn't good. Now. Let's not look down on necromancers, okay? They work hard to revive people. I've been inviting human and yokai to their death just for fun, no problem.
Being able to bring death doesn't mean you know anything about bringing life.
Girl got a point though. Just because you know how to kill people doesn't mean you know how to bring them back. One is kind of easier than the other one.
What if you write something really nasty?
We can't know before we try. A very good rebuttal.
And by the way,
uninvited girl.
Being here is the point of time it's like dying. Being here in this point is equal to being dead. Well, if I'm dead,
I get some pretty flowers. I remember because like a pile of corpses is very beautiful.
If I could just have a bit of spring that you carry with you,
I could see a real cherry blossom with a certain someone.
Alright, enough chit-chatting. I will now take back Gensokyo Spring.
You should have said so from the start.
It was the second
thing I said from the beginning. Ghost girl over here is trying to bring back someone. I think it's like a lover or something. Someone that they missed that they just want to experience spring with again. Who are we to deny them this wonderful experience?
Big
sweet banana flowers, red wine. Red wine? How's that supposed to be a diss? When I like with Sakuya when they call her a dog more. Ghost of spring. It sounds more like it's summer. Like, oh yeah, that's just the ghost of spring. Don't mind them. It's summer now. Can't believe that she has 5 health bars, and I am not happy that I also have hiccup at right this moment. Okay, I'm severely angry at my body and its inability to read the room. Look at the ghostly waves. It's because she's a ghost. Oh, that's the tree in the background. I recognize it. It's the tree. Alright, as you can see here, okay, this is my first continue. I got myself here the entire time without using a single continue. That's how good I am. Ignore the part where I'm playing on slow motion mode and easy and also using Reimu, which has aim mode. We ignore those parts. I dislike this one. I dislike this one so much. Look, they're aiming for me! They do remind me of those fussy little worms on strings. Oh, no, I hate this one, okay. Ignore what I said about the previous one, this one's worse. This one is way, way worse. They follow me and I can get hurt by the ghosty thingies. Whoa! Okay, that startled me. I was... Okay, I got mesmerized by the pretty colors, okay? You can't blame me. I'm screwed! I'm screwed! There was no way I could get out of that one. Alright, because this is also just the first phase. There's a second phase on top of this. See, I can still shoot. I can still do stuff. That was just the pre-boss. Now it's the real deal. And I don't like the real deal. The real deal has laser. And you guys know how much I love lasers in my Touhou. Oh, that was so close. Holy guacamole melee. Hot ziggity. Alright, we're gonna get the Reimu ending instead of the Sakuya that we were playing majority of the time. I beat the game, that's all that matters. I had fun. I probably got the bad ending.
The Hikari Shrine covered in white of snow. Fleeing from the Netherworld, Reimu barely escaped with her life. All traces of a spring she had managed to gather were lost in the progress. Even so, the Saigyo Ayakashi didn't bloom, and nothing remarkable happened.
Ghosts are living in the warmth of our spring and we're still stuck in this cold. It's kind of irritating. No, it's really irritating.
The cherry trees in the shrine's backyard found it impossible to bloom buried under all the snow. The dismal sight upset Reimu more than ever. Bad ending number 1. Try clearing the game without continuing.
I was close, okay? You don't have to rub it in, game. I was so close. So, out of all the 2 Windows Touhou games we played so far, the previous one I liked more. The theming in this one is way better. Next time when we get to a Touhou game, it's gonna be slightly different. Because the next game is a fighting game. It's so out there. It's also the first one of what I'm gonna call the point Touhou games. Where it's not a... It is a mainline game. It's like this one is 7. Like this is Touhou 7. Next one is Touhou 7.5. It's like called a point game because they have one of the games is like 0.3, there's a 0.5 and 0.8. All the testers, yeah, what about me for play? Hey, kid, that's me for playing the game. You know what? Just for fun, I'm gonna try the game in Lunatic. I haven't played any of the Touhou games. Not only that, but remove slow mode. Off with slow mode. Let's go. Let's do this stuff. This is average Touhou gameplay. Let's see how far I can get in this. Oh, they're going hard immediately. Alright, I have no slow motion. I have nothing to save me. Except my eyes and my reaction time. Which are not synced up. So my first continue got me to the first boss. At very end of the first boss, okay? I'm just that good. You know what? I'm taking the W. Let's continue, see how far I actually can get. But holy potatoes! I know to say lunatic, but holy potatoes! And also to prove people I am not using the slow motion mode or that I am in lunatic. There, check. It says they're in game. I just want to make that clear, like just. Because I'm on the 3rd stage now, and I'm proud of myself. He said right before using up the second continue. Nani? Laser? Why did it have to be laser? Alright, let's continue. We are almost there. You know what? I'm doing much better than I thought I would. If I actually practice, I could actually defeat this on Lunatic. Maybe one day I will do a Touhou game in Lunatic. And stream it too, to prove just what a wonderful, amazing person I am at Virginity the game. Oh no, wait, that's Genshin. You know what? 4th stage is not bad to be on Lunatic. I actually have to brag a little bit, okay? I'm feeling proud of myself. You know what? Stage 4 and right before the boss shows up. I count that as a win.